Hello, hello. Hi, and welcome to Studio MDAZ. I'm Debbie, and I better get rid of that glare on my glasses. I'm Debbie, and I am honored to be a part of today's Believe event. And this event is all about bells. And I just happen to have some bells right here. I've had them for a while and didn't know what I was going to do with them. And when this event came up, oh my gosh, I have comments too. Hi, Deborah. Hi, Susan. Hi, Avadni. I'm so glad you guys are here. Mom is here today. However, she and Gail Richards are working on my auction. I have a big auction tonight. So hi, Janine. Hi, Sharon Halverson. That's what they're doing. They're working on that. So if you hear some noise in the background, that's what's happening. But Mom said, I cannot do comments today. I've got to get ready for your auction. So that's what we're doing. We're having a big auction tonight. Huge Christmas auction tonight. Hi, Vicki. Hi, everybody. Hi, Debbie Freeman. Hello, hello. I'm so glad you guys are here on a Sunday. And it is just a great day to be around. And it's beautiful here in Scottsdale, Arizona. So I am really looking forward to this. Hi, Sandy Lance. Hi, Paula. So, no. Unless you want to, hold on, Mom just came in. If you want to, it would be great, but if you are needed out there, it's fine.
I think we're okay.
Okay, well then I would love it. Okay, wow, that's a treat, you guys. Mom is gonna help us today. I didn't think I was gonna have that pleasure. So let me clear a spot. Let me clear a spot for her because I wasn't planning on it. Deborah Byer, thank you so much. Hi, Jennifer Cook. I haven't seen you in a couple days. Anyway, I'm excited. I have a whole hour today, and that is so rare in these events. Hi, Tammy. Hi, Barbara. Hi, Connie. Okay, let's get started. You guys know when we're over here, we try and keep all the chit-chat to a minimum. When we're on my own pages, when I'm doing my own thing, all bets are off. So, all right, these bells came from Hobby Lobby, and I bought 2 of them, and I bought them in the beginning of the year when, yeah, Mom to the rescue for sure. I bought them in the beginning of the year, when Hobby Lobby's aisles were still full. What is going on? I can't figure this out. Today the auction is in Sisters. It's in our Sisterhood. That's where we always have our auctions. Thank you, Faye. That's so sweet. Hi, Liberta. Hi, Andy. So these were $13.99 half off at Hobby Lobby. So I've had them a while, but my gosh, you guys, what is going on? I mean, there's just not a lot happening anymore in my Hobby Lobby. What about yours? Connie Keller, thank you so much. If you guys would sprinkle, it would be ever such a joy for me. You guys, when we're, when we're doing these events and when we're doing anything, you guys sprinkling is everything for us. It means everything. I would rather have you sprinkle than do stars. I mean, we all love the stars, but honestly, the sprinkling is what helps our businesses so much. So, okay, Mom's here. Say hi to Mom.
Hi. Good to see you all.
The auction is online tonight in my Sisterhood. So if you're not in my Sisterhood group, you're not going to get to watch it. But our Sisterhood group is only $25 a month, and we have no cancellation fees or anything. You can cancel anytime. So what we've been telling everybody, just to get in on the auction, pay the $25, stay in a month, see what you think of it, and then bail if you don't like it. But it won't happen, I can assure you. It will not happen. You won't bail.
Hi, Antoinette.
Your hobby is great still. Sorry, guys, I just had to get this done. I know, it's so annoying. Okay, that's it. That's all I had to do with that. All right, so let me tell you what we're going to do. Now, these, when I got them, were, if you can see, they've got like these little divots in them. They were very distressed. Donna, thank you for sprinkling. Hi, Carol. Let's see if I'm going to end up with this all over my shirt today. Well, it's just a big sweatshirt, so I'm okay with it. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to black and white check, of course. So if you don't know me, if you're not familiar with me, that's what I do. That is what my design style is. I do a lot of black and white check, a lot of black and white stripes, anything Mackenzie childish,
Oh.
or not childish, but childish. And we do a lot of designer, like we do Gucci, Louis Vuitton. Well, maybe not Gucci right now, but Louis Vuitton, Chanel, and some of the others. We do a lot of that fun stuff too. So
Hi, Janine. Hi, Chris. Hi,
what
Claire.
I'm going to do on one is we're going to black and white check one from here down. And then I'm going to use transfers all the way around the bottom on that one. On the other one, we're going to do the opposite. I got paint everywhere.
I like your glasses.
Thank you. These are the ones you guys always like, and I think every time I wear them, I look like a big beetle. But and then on the other one, we're going to do the opposite. I'm going to do a transfer, a really pretty Christmas transfer here, and I'm going to do black and white check down here. We're going to put them together. I've got some greenery. I've got some berries. I've got some dingle balls. I don't know, you guys. We're just going to play with it. I've got an hour, and I'm excited, and I get to do, I get to do whatever I want. I'm so grateful Mom's here. Really, I am. I was not planning on this, so I am thrilled.
Well,
what
I
else do
wasn't
we offer
either,
in the
but-
Sisterhood group? Mom, why don't you tell them what else we offer in our Sisterhood group?
Oh my gosh. If you guys, if you only knew, on your birthday, we make sure we honor you. Your name is up in big letters with color on our page. We have brushes for sale. We do
cooking show. My daughter does a
Okay.
cooking show. My mom does
I'm
a
gonna do
sewing
one-
show.
I'm gonna
We
do
do all
one
kinds of stuff, you
tomorrow,
guys.
Or Tuesday.
Tuesday.
And I'm going to show you how to do something really special for Christmas. There's still time, and but it involves fabric. That's my gig, is fabric.
So the other thing we offer the most part is we are a group of women that we pray for each other. We
cry
encourage
together,
each
we
other.
laugh
Yeah,
together.
we do a lot of laughing. So I go live in there more than I go anywhere. So I'm in there a lot because it is honestly my favorite place in the whole world to be. So we go in there a lot. I don't know, it's just a lot more personal. And all of our giveaways, all of our auctions, anytime there's, fun stuff involved like that, it's in my membership.
plus there's a
group.
class once a month that you've already paid for.
Yes, that you get for free. Everyone else has to pay for it, but you get it for free. Hi, Donna. Hi, Be So Creative. There's Kim Marie, who won our little giveaway yesterday.
Hi, Debbie.
Okay, so let's start with our checking. So if you're not familiar with how to do that, let me find it. It's a little wet, so I don't want you to get it on you. All right, when you're checking anything that's an oddball shape like this applies to Christmas ornaments, Easter eggs, bowls, anything that's got a crazy design. Here's how you want to check your item. So you're going to start with just a line right here on any side, just a line. And then I want you to go halfway around. So if I'm here, I need to go on the opposite side, just straight across, and do another line. And then I'm going to go in between those, do a line, in between those, and do a line. So you can see all I'm doing is cutting it into a pizza pie. That's all I'm doing. And if I were to pull those lines down, those would be really big checks, and they're way too big for this size project. And people ask me all the time, how do you know what size checks you want to do for your project? Well, it's kind of an eyeball thing, but let me show you, for instance. This is a 1/2 inch check. Personally, I think that's a perfect size for this project. It's a smaller project. This is a 1 inch check. You can already see that's going to be a lot bigger than I would really want it to be.
Hi, Diane and Debbie.
These are 1 3/4. No way. That's ridiculous. So just use your eyeballs and gauge what you think. But when you're doing it like this, the easiest way to do it is then just cut it again in the center. Like I said, we're just cutting it like you would a pizza. That's all we're doing. And I'm not pulling them down yet. And I still think those are too big. So let's cut it one more time. And the reason we do this also is when you're doing a black and white check, you want every, okay, see, now I'm talking and I just got, let me go in between. Don't let me get confused, you guys. All right, let me finish, before I do that, let me finish this and then I can talk again.
Okay,
But
Debbie,
I know I'll screw
you're
this
going
up
to see
if I
Debbie's
don't.
name come up in the comments. It's actually Nicole.
Okay. All right, so we're going to count just to make sure. But when you're doing any types of checks or stripes or anything like that, you need an even number because you've got every other. So it's got black, white, black, white, black, white. So you have to have an even number all the way around. So let's just double check and make sure we do. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We have an even number.
Yay.
So praise God. I still think I missed a couple somewhere, but because I should have had
Hi, Catherine.
16. But I'm not going to worry about it, you guys. Today's a day that we're not going to worry
Jill,
about anything.
Laura.
Let me cut that off. Okay, here we go. And now all you have to do is just very lightly pull all your lines down. This is super easy, great way to be able to do checks when you're like, I've never done this before. I don't even know what that world you're talking about. This is a great way because you can see now our checks are going to be a little smaller at the top and they're going to gradually build up bigger on the bottom.
Gail said tomorrow she's running to Hobby Lobby for bells.
I hope they have them still, you guys. But guess what? If they don't, look what I found at the Dollar Tree. And they're already checked and ready to go. Look at that. So all you would have to do is paint the whole thing white and then every other one paint black and take all the, garbage off of them. But how fun is that? I was going to do these today and I thought, well, I wanted to do something a little bit nicer, but these are perfect. So if you can't find bells somewhere else, is that my new pencil? Let's see. I have the You Do You pencils. You guys, we are pencil freaks over here. And so we have pencils. And anytime you win a giveaway or buy an auction item from us or buy brushes or anything, you get one of our fancy schmancy pencils. So,
okay, they're saying
all right,
they
let's
love
keep
that
pulling
you're
it down.
showing them how to do those.
Oh, good. I mean, if you've been with me for any time, you're probably like, oh my God, how many times a day is she going to do this?
They're always happy to see
There's
that.
always, you guys, there's always people that haven't done it yet that will love this technique. So let's just double check. I want to double check one more time because that's what you do. You back up. Let's see. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We're still good.
Okay,
So
now they're asking the next question. When you check, do you go with the curve or do you go straight lines across? Well, on this one, you would go, of course, curving, right? Depends on the
It depends on the project. I always say follow the shape of your project, but some of these I'm going to push a little bit closer. That's all I'm doing right here.
Thank you for that. You brighten our days.
I love having an hour, you guys. I can't even begin to tell you. If you guys were with me yesterday morning, was it? No, Friday. I had a 30-minute event on Craft Round the Corner. And by the way, Craft Round the Corner and Crafty Creators Community are both live streaming this right now. So I appreciate that so much. So, okay, so we've got that done. The next thing you're going to do, if you want to do stripes, you're ready to go. You are ready to go right now. If you want to do checks, though, now you've got to do your horizontals. So you're not really, on projects like this, you're not really able to use a ruler unless you have a flexible ruler, which you can buy these at Walmart. I don't think they work that great, to be honest with you. You could use a piece of cardstock and kind of wrap it around.
Shayna's here.
So anyway, hi Shayna. Frame It and Contain It by Shayna is here. So what I want you to do now is just go right in the center of your project.
Thank you, Darlene. LaRonda, good to see you. Sherry Hughes.
Why center, you ask?
Oh,
Thank
Sherry
you.
has
Because
3 pencils.
I want the same amount of checks on both sides if possible. So rather than having one huge check up here and then a teeny little check down here, we're professionals, you guys. You got to do it right. So you're going to start right in the middle, and I want you to you're eyeballing it, and you can do this. You really can. And then I want you to go both ways. The reason we do this is because it's just like handwriting. If you go one way all the way, or if you're writing happy birthday, you tend to crawl up or crawl down. Same thing with this. So this keeps me in check. If I just do a little bit at a time and go back and forth, I don't tend to get too far off track.
Hi, Glada. Hi, Audrey.
And see that? So now I'm almost right on it.
Beverly said use a cloth tape measurement from
Yes,
the sewing kit.
that
You could
works.
do
I got a
that.
little,
Yeah.
I got a little jerky right here, so I'm going to pull that down. There we go.
Sherry, this is live.
Okay, and then I'm going to, where's my little ruler? Here it is.
Hi, Peggy.
This is a 1/2 inch ruler. If you guys can find these, grab them. They're also quilters wands, and those are at Amazon. They don't have the, you know, the inches. It's just a straight wand. I'm trying to think if I have one somewhere. I don't think I do. I think I gave it away.
Thank you for being
Hi,
in my
Tammy.
event.
Thank you for inviting me to be in your event. You always have great events. Okay, so I'm going to use my ruler, and all I'm doing is giving myself a little mark. So I know where I want my next lines to be. You can see they're not great. They're just, I'm just getting some marks on, just so I have an idea of what I'm doing.
The rust-covered cottage is watching.
Yes, Rust Covered Cottage was on right before me, I believe.
I love those glasses.
And coming up next is Honeysuckle Haven. I wrote it down so I would not forget to tell you guys. Honeysuckle Haven is up next.
What a pretty name.
She's adorable. Yeah, she's super adorable.
Is there a secret to keep your project clean? By the time I check everything, my paint's
Fingerprints.
dirty.
Yes, fingerprints everywhere. I wish I did.
But that eraser works.
I'm
beautifully.
telling you, you guys, don't be hard on yourselves. I'm erasing constantly, and I've been doing this and teaching it to thousands of people for like 10 years at this point. But my best friend is a gum eraser. So you're gonna wanna get yourself those. The pencils, you know, sometimes the white ones aren't bad, but if you've got any bit of pencil mark on them, then they're gonna leave that pencil mark on your project. So I tend to avoid those as much as I can. Okay, so now that I've got my lines, now I just need to pull my lines around.
Yep. Hi, Terry.
And I'm gonna do exactly what I did before. I'm just gonna do a little bit at a time.
Linda, Catherine.
And this is just, you guys, this is just your gauge. This is your sketch.
From where?
These are from Hobby Lobby.
Okay.
Okay, just a little bit at a time so you don't get yourself too far off track. And now you can see why we're only gonna check one of these today, because I didn't want you to have to sit through two of them.
Okay, LaRonda said she's got the 4 brushes, the 4 Zen brushes, but she's got a hand surgery, so she's not used them yet, but she's wanting to use them.
Oh, good. All right, so you see, all I'm doing,
from Hobby Lobby.
Hobby Lobby, I'm just pulling a little bit at a time.
Hi, Robin.
Not trying to be, you know, a big genius yet. I'm just trying to make sure I even up. And look at that. So far, I'm straight across on all of them.
Angela.
You can see my fingerprints are everywhere. So that's it. That's just a fact of life.
Denise and Susan, welcome. Hi, Tammy.
Okay, and then go back and just double check. You see, I am a freak about
Linda
this
just
stuff.
joined our Sisterhood last night.
Linda,
you'll be here
yay.
for
You'll be here tonight for our auction.
How
That's
fun.
exciting.
Oh, Shelley Wilson loves your sweater.
Thank you, Shelly. And I just made myself a note to tell Mom to take care of our stuff.
Tara said that Tuesday morning has a bell like that as well.
It does?
Mm-hmm.
Well, you guys know, I'm sure not Home Depot, Home Goods,
At Home,
guarantee
yeah.
they all have it. Okay, so there we go. We got that done. While we're doing that, let's go ahead and get this one going. Same thing applies. We're only doing the bottom here, so same thing applies. Let's do a line. Turn it all the way around. So my line's here. I'm going the complete opposite of that other one. Turn it to the center. Do it again and treat it like a pizza. You guys, you can now officially check anything in your whole life by knowing this technique. You really can. This
Julie
is
wants
all
to see
you
the
need.
Finished product from yesterday. Do you want me to get it?
Where is it? What did I do?
Yesterday.
Oh, I did the
This
dress
is
forms.
the
Yes,
mannequin.
Mom, you can get those.
The
Yeah,
small one or the big one?
both,
Really?
because they are so
You think I
different.
can carry both of them?
Well, probably not. Okay, let's see. Let's just double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. Okay, now let's go in between these because these are still too big. And let's start right here. And there's 1, 2. See what I'm doing? Just 3, 4, 5, 6. And I should have 8 when I'm done. 8, and I do. And I think that's a good size for down here, and I'm happy with that. So I'm going to leave that alone. Now I'm wondering if maybe we just stripe this one. So we'll have checks here Yes, let's just stripe this. Let's just call that good. Okay, so this is the kind of stuff I do in my membership group. And yesterday, it's on my Studio MDAZ page. If I know I sound like a used car salesman right now, I don't mean to be. I really don't, because I'm normally not. I get in trouble a lot because I'm not. But we did a free class in my studio yesterday so that you guys could see the kind of projects we do in my membership group. Yeah, pretty spectacular, don't you think? Oh my gosh, we loved doing this.
This is Bling City.
This is all bling on a little tiny dress form that I got at Goodwill. So there's one thing that we did yesterday. And then look at her little fur stole. So that's one thing. And of course, these will be in my auction tonight. I sell everything I make because I've got so much stuff. I can't, I have no room for everything. Okay, and then this is the other one I did yesterday. And look. It has the LV, the Louis Vuitton. It's very blingy. It's got berries all over it. And then look, we've got a crown on the top. And then look at the back. Hold on. She's a little fragile, so I'm trying to just be careful with her. And then in the back, I made it look like a corset. And then I have another Louis Vuitton little deal there. And then she goes, look at this, for a centerpiece. Is that not spectacular? So she goes on that. So that is the kind of stuff, including this, that we do. And these are women that have never painted before. And by the time you get done with me, you're like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I can do this stuff. You can. You can do it. You can do it. All right. So the next thing I want to do is, if you're familiar with Mackenzie Childs, oh, thank you guys so much. Yeah, I'm thrilled with those. And I made another one today. Mom, will you bring the other one with you? I made one more today because right now, I'm not going to lie, I'm a little obsessed with dress forms. But just for the record, if you want to do one like that, I'm going to give you away secrets. If you want to do one like that, paint the bottom of your dress form the dark green so that when you do the pine branches, you've already got that much underneath so it's covered and it helps. It helps build out. And then you want to paint the top white. Do all the rest in like a liquid leaf, some kind of a great metallic gold. And then if I were to start checking this, I would do it a little differently because it's a different shape. I would have my ruler right down the center of her, her bosoms. And I would do a line on either side like that. And then I would keep going all the way around her like that. So, you're welcome. But that's on my studio. The whole tutorial is on my Studio MD page, so you could go and get it anytime. So I love Deco Art paints. They're the Americana. I don't have my camera backwards, but that's what it is. The Americana paints. They're at Hobby Lobby, they're at Michael's, they're at Joann's, they're everywhere. But I love those for, they're super thick, opaque. Cheryl, back at the Sisterhood. Aw.
We're glad that you saw that.
Okay, so I'm using right now, this is not white paint I'm putting on my plate. This is called Floetrol. It's a floating medium. You do not need this. Trust me, you do not need to go buy this. I use it because what it does, it makes my paint just a little bit more transparent. And I need the transparency when I'm doing the drag. So if you're familiar with Mackenzie Childs, they do, think Mary Englebright, black and white checks, that's it. Well, Mackenzie Childs came on the scene and said, I like black and white checks too, but I want to do something a little different. So she has some little colors running behind her checks, and that's what we're going to do today. I'm going to show you how to do that. So I'm dipping in the Floetrol, but you could just dip in white paint. You could dip in water. You could dip in anything like that. I'm going to dip in there. I'm going to grab a little bit of the antique gold on my brush. I'm going to flip my brush all the way over, and I'm going to just barely tap in that black, and I'm going to wipe it on my plate to see what I've got. And look at, it's a cool way to blend. And then when I come to my project, I'll go to any line, any vertical line, and I'm just going to pull down. But I'm not doing every line because I don't like every line. I don't like it looking so uniform. But I do like it just a little bit, and probably compared to most people, I don't do much drag.
Yeah, Catherine said, God bless Victoria.
So every once in a while, just a little, okay, trust me, just wait, just wait. This is where everybody panics, and they're like, nah, I don't know about that.
Grace is loving your teaching style.
Thank you, friend. Okay, I'm going to use, these are some of the brushes that we have and that we sell. We're waiting for our next load right now. This is a number 8 Zen, and look at why I love these brushes. They're short, fat, flat, and firm. Okay, short, fat, flat, firm. And when you put them on your hand, they don't spread. The bristles don't spread. So they're perfect for when you need to be in a small space like this. And I just realized those are a little bit bigger checks than I thought. So I'm going to go up a size. And when you're picking the brush to use for your stripes or whatever you're doing, you want to have a brush that's half or less than the size of your check, okay? So when I'm doing this size, I'm gonna use my smaller little brush. Look at that, half or less, okay? You have more control, way more control over your brush when it's a little bit smaller. Okay, now I'm gonna put a mark in every other box so I don't get screwed up and I know which ones I'm painting black.
Lou said, have you always painted checks, stripes, and dots?
No, I had a dear friend that taught me how to do it about 10 years ago, and we became crafting partners and started teaching it all over the country. And then she passed away, and I kept going. So that's where the studio, a lot of people ask me all the time, what does that mean, Studio MD? It's studio, her name is Mary Debbie, and I am in Arizona, so that's why the AZ, and also after we got our name, somebody else put that name on Facebook, so we had to add the AZ onto the end.
Debbie, when the brushes when they arrive, an order form will be put up on the Studio MD site, and we'll announce it, and then you can order. Thank you.
Yeah, they're easy, and we sell them. You get 3 sizes, plus you get a designer pencil,
yes.
And you get all of that for just $20, and it includes shipping. So it is a smoking deal, unless you can find the brushes by happenstance at Michael's or somewhere. You're not going to be able to find these brushes. They're almost impossible to find now. So you can see all I'm doing is grabbing my paint, getting right in there, and the reason I can do this so straight is because of the brush. So let me show you what I'm doing, and you need to do this every time. I'm in the middle, and I'm offloading all that paint on my brush. You've got too much paint. Doesn't matter who you are. You've got too much paint on that brush. Offload in the center, and then just get your paintbrush, get it lined up right on that line, and look, just push straight down. That's all you're going to do. You're going to come across the top, get the side of your brush across there, and then when you get to the side, do the same thing again. Get your side of your brush right on that line and push.
Colleen,
it takes practice, though, just so you know.
Studio MDAZ /Sisterhood, and you will
studiomdaz.com,
and you will
you'll see everything
find
there.
the site to join.
And you guys, I have a free tutorial on there too, which I would want you to take. It's called Checking 101, and it is up close and personal how to check like a picture frame, something simple, something easy for you to start on. It's totally free. There's no requirements whatsoever. So okay, look. So we got that done.
Hey, Joanne.
Let's set that aside.
Hi, Nikki.
And let that dry. And now I'm going to go back and we're going to do the drag on the checks. And I want you to see, we're going to start some of the checks. We probably won't have time to do all of these, even though I am pretty fast at checking. But we'll do some. But I want you to see
wants to know, can
on
you
the
only
check.
paint upside down?
Isn't that funny? When you guys are not with me, like this morning, I got up at 6. I've been painting ever since 6 o'clock this morning to get ready for this auction. And this is how I paint. This is literally how I paint towards you guys. You guys, I missed my opportunity to be a teacher.
Good news.
But
it finally rained in California.
But it never rains in Southern California.
They're all so happy.
Well, good. And we had a ton of rain.
Pastor talked, Jack Hibbs.
Jack Hibbs, love him. Yeah, love him. Okay, so same thing, you guys. I'm just doing a little bit of a drag, and you can see I'm not doing every one, but I'm doing every once in a while. I grab a line just for good measure. And I think that's enough for me. Okay, now I am going to go with my smaller brush, which is the Zen Level 2, number 4. And we have a link also on my my .com page. I also have a link for all my favorite products. So you're going to want to go there too. Is that my cousin Linda?
Yeah, it's your cousin.
All right, and
Linda.
again, every other box, just to make sure if somebody walks in the room, the dog throws up in the middle of, you checking, you got to get up really quick, you spill your gold leaf paint or something, you've had too much wine, whatever it is, whatever your excuse is. This way, you've got all your boxes marked and you're not going to get confused. And then you can come back and just jump on it again.
Sharon, Greeley, Colorado. I used to live there.
I used to say Mom ran the whole Montgomery ward there, but she didn't. I thought she did. It sounded so much better than she worked. But weren't you the comptroller?
Operations manager.
Operations manager. Still, that's a big deal.
Allison said you're an amazing teacher. It's sweater weather in
It
Florida.
is sweater weather.
In Florida.
Okay, so now I just have a little mark in every other box, and I'm going to go right back in with that paint. And I'm getting in, but I'm wiping it back off on my plate first. Again, remember, too much paint, everybody. And so go right to the center of your check and offload. Get in one of those corners. Look, I'm right in one of these corners, and I'm just pushing straight across with the top of that brush. I'm going to get in this corner, and I'm just going to push straight down. I'm going to come across the bottom, and you can see a side of my brush is always on a line, and then you should have pretty decent checks every time.
Sabrina said she learned some techniques from Donna Dewberry years ago.
Oh gosh, Donna Dewberry. And yeah. Isn't that one stroke? Isn't that right? The one stroke?
Oh, she didn't say that.
Yeah, I think it is. It's the one stroke lady. And I have all of the books, literally every book. I have every, you know how she used to have those little tutorial sheets? I have all those. Would you think I've ever done it? No.
Darla, you
but
missed Montgomery Ward. I do too.
You guys, my first wedding dress came from Montgomery Ward.
$39.
Are you kidding me,
No,
Mom?
that's
all I was worth to you at that point in my life?
Well, that's all the money we had.
$39? Yeah, it was a very sad wedding.
Colleen said, if I join Sisterhood, can I do the auction tonight?
Yes. That's the whole
whole
thing. You get to do the auction. And if you join for a year, it's $25 a month, or it's $250 for a whole year, and we give you 2 months for free. So it's
Can she join? Is Kelly on today? I mean,
yeah, Callie's when we do an auction, Callie will be on top of it and get her in.
Cool, awesome.
Okay, so you guys see, the more you do it, and all our ladies will tell you, the more you do it, the better you get at it. And you can start whipping through this stuff pretty
Jeannie Martin
fast.
said she did Donna Dewberry too.
Did you?
Yeah. Hi, Kim.
And I loved all that stuff. But you guys, look. So that is how you will do it when you're doing checks. You're going to go vertically and horizontally. And when you're doing stripes, you're only going vertical. Now let me show you something. A lot of people they ask. They say, well, when I come up to that drag, what do I do? Do I stop and not go into that drag, or can I go right through the drag? You're going to go right through the drag. Watch. So I'm going to offload in the center. That is the key. If you're going over your lines, that's most likely why. Okay, and then I'm going to get in that corner, pull down. I'm over here on the bottom, pull across, get back up here, pull down. Now look, I'm going right through the drag. Here's why. That drag is not your main character, you guys. It's just, just a part of the movie, not your main character. So you're not going to give it a whole lot of attention. And that's why I don't like to do too much of it.
They're laughing at your glasses a little bit because
Come on, I look like a beetle, and you know it. I do.
No, they thought you had them taped together. It looked like blue tape.
Like The Jerk? Did you guys remember that movie? I love that movie. Okay, so first what? Oh, by the way, if you are new here, please be following me. I found out that there was a whole bunch of crafters I thought I was following, and I wasn't getting any notifications. And I went and checked their pages, and it was part of the Sparkle 6, some of my people. And I wasn't following them. I was, but sometimes Facebook will just, make their own decisions about who you should be following.
Well, Thelma had a nice comment here. She said, Deb, you're such a person for detail. The first time I saw you was on an event. You were not satisfied with what you were making, and you started a different project to meet your standards.
I do believe that. And I'm a nut about stuff like that. So anyway, if you're not familiar with me, I just got married. I just got married a month ago. And, you know, they said it wasn't going to last, but here we are still. Anyway, I
But she has a 38-year-old daughter.
I do. Well, yeah. My kids are old, and I've got 5 grandkids. But so
Where's Bill while you're crafting?
he's at the grocery store for me, you guys, because you gotta have if you gotta live with a boy, you need to train him how to do stuff. Because I was saying the other day, I forget to, you know, I've been single for 5 years, and I forget what it is like to live with a boy again.
Oh, Peggy Sue, you were in bed yesterday and it was your birthday. I'm sorry.
Oh my gosh, Peggy Sue, that stinks. All right, I just want to kind of get around the front of this just so that
Okay,
we can
what do
see
we
it.
got here?
I can probably get them done.
They even decide. Yeah, Maria said that Facebook will even knock you right out in the middle of watching a live.
They
sometime.
will. It's almost like they're like, nah, I don't think
Okay,
you
you're
belong
done.
with these people. So just watch and make sure that you're following me, because that's the only way you're going to know about stuff. And right now I'm doing 25 days of Christmas. So I go live somewhere every single day. And if I'm not live, I'm giving you like a joke, a quote, a recipe, a fun game for the holidays and stuff like that. So
Colleen, just go and sign up.
don't judge. These aren't perfect because I'm trying to do it fast, but you can do this. You can do this. All right, so the next thing I want to do is let's put a sealer on the top part of this, because we're going to do a transfer, and it does better on a, it does better with something behind it. The auction tonight is at 5 my time, which is Arizona, and that is
7 Eastern.
6 Central, 7 Eastern. And we try and do it before everybody goes to bed, but try not to, you know,
Cheryl
get in the middle of
Watson,
everybody's
she's joining
dinner.
Sisterhood after this live.
Oh, I'm so
We're
glad
so
you guys.
glad.
I
mean,
promise
guys
you won't be
ever
sorry.
Be sorry. We promise you.
I promise you. And I've got almost 800 women in there that will tell you the same thing. They don't regret it. We don't have very many cancellations. If we do, it's usually for some medical, or somebody's lost their job.
Colleen, 6
or
o'clock, Colleen, Central.
6 Central. Okay, so just get some sealer on that, because your transfer is going to do so much better. Oh my gosh, you guys, we just
Wanda
hit
just sent a
500,
bunch of
or we
stars.
just hit 1,000 eyeballs. Thank you guys. Maybe
Debbie
Sunday
Stolten-
is a good day to go live.
Debbie Stoltenberg said her second wedding dress cost $19.99 at Penny's.
Did it really? Well, remember the Penny's catalog, Montgomery Ward catalog.
Kim said you're at 35 minutes. You're golden.
Yeah, Kim, you know I say this every time, and then at the last second, I have to tell everybody nobody can talk to me anymore, that just sit and watch,
Yeah.
because then I start to panic. Because I want to do all, you guys, I'm known for, you know, crazy embellishments, so that's why I want to
Tammy
get that done.
Delagrange, she's going to sign back up.
Tammy Delagrange, I swear to you, I was just thinking about you this morning, because I pulled out some of the stuff you gave me a long time ago that I was going to use today, and I thought, Tammy Delagrange, where the heck has she been? And I apologize for not finding out sooner where you've been, but anyway, you gave me a whole bunch of stuff, and I have used it, and I'm still using it. Okay, so we're just going to dry the sealer, and for the record, I'm using Liquitex High Gloss. That's what I love, Liquitex High Gloss. And that you can buy at Hobby Lobby Michael's in the fine art section. That's where you'll find that stuff.
Sisterhood ladies, thank you over and over for responding to each of these
Yes,
people
you guys are
who
so good.
asking about Sisterhood, and for your encouragement of them, because they won't know how much fun it is until they get in it. Thank you so much.
Sorry,
for what
I
you
know
do.
that is so annoying, but
Aw,
it's got to get done.
Thank you, Dee.
Okay, so I'm going to use, where is it? You could use decoupage. You could do decoupage on these, but because of the shape of the bell, I don't trust myself with to getting a good, clean, you know, wrinkle-free decoupage, but you're guaranteed it when you do a transfer. And the IOD transfers are my favorite. I buy these from vintageretailtherapy.com. vintageretailtherapy.com. These are the IOD Iron Orchid Designs transfers. The books are absolutely beautiful.
Hi, Maggie.
They're a little pricey, just so you know, but it's because you get all of this stuff and everything you do looks hand-painted when you're done. And I think this is the one that my friend designed too. I'm not sure, but I have a friend of mine that's an artist and she designs a lot of these pages, so I think it was her.
We're glad you're here.
Okay, so if you've never done a transfer, you're in for a treat because they are, they're just super fun to do. Let's see, I want to do a bird. I was thinking, I saw a cardinal a second ago when I flipped through. He's too big. Let's see if there's a smaller cardinal. No, but there's a lot of holly. He's too big.
Quiet dryer.
You guys, I have to keep evolving. I always say this. I have to keep evolving and doing different stuff all the time. So sometimes I'm just trying to see how big I want this bird. Maybe I will do.
First time watching from South Carolina.
Hi, friend.
I hope you'll watch us again.
I do hope you'll watch us again. If I can't find the right bird, nobody's going to be watching me again. All right, let's just try this guy right here. Okay, so all you're going to do is take off whatever you want. And I'm just going to take him off.
Okay, Cindy said the deer.
Isn't the deer fabulous? Okay, so if you guys could see my desk, you would crack up. There's just crap everywhere.
No, you don't want to see.
No, there's stuff everywhere, you guys. I don't need a nail file. I need this. Okay, so when you buy the transfers, you get these cool little sticks, and they're perfect for getting the transfer down. So you're going to take the back off, and they come like this. So now this is very, well, it's kind of sticky. Not sticky, but it's kind of sticky. And then just find your best side of your project. Let's see. Let's go right about
never
here.
done a transfer, so you got to show.
Sherry, this is good. Okay, and I do like using a transfer when I seal it first. So you're just gonna lay it wherever you want it, but once you lay it down, I don't want you to pick it up again. Okay. So let me stand up because I am extremely short. All right. So then you just take your. What was this like? Tattoos when we were little?
Yeah.
Those, you know.
Oh, we used to have. Remember it was a blackboard with a plastic cover over it, and it got a little stylus.
Yes.
And you could write and then lift it up.
Yes, but that makes me think of the little guy with the beard that it was magnetic, like, I don't know, it looked like ashes or something.
Yeah.
And you could give him a beard or facial hair or anything. Remember that guy?
Yeah.
Okay, so look, you guys, you can already see it's going down. You can tell it's down when it starts to get clear like that. So it's already down. And, oh my gosh, I can't wait for you to see, especially if you've never done transfers before.
Tattoos were in the Cracker Jack boxes.
I'm upset. What was?
Cracker Jack, the tattoos.
Oh,
that you had
yes.
done. My gosh, I love Cracker Jack.
You guys.
How many of you guys
Oh, I love
remember
Cracker
that?
Jacks. I'm obsessed with.
Oh, Lisa said it was before her time. Ha ha ha. The woolly guy.
The woolly guy. That's what it was.
Yeah, that's who it was.
Look at that, you guys. Isn't that fabulous? So.
Do you trim it to make it fit flat on a curved surface? You kind of just.
That's a great question. I always just go for it, but I'm sure. I mean, just going for it has gotten me in trouble before.
Yeah,
So I'm not saying I'm doing it right. I'm just saying that's how I do it.
Woolly
And
woolly.
now I want to get a little bit of the holly
Hi,
and
Shelley.
stuff around.
You are
And-
ready, Shelley. Oh, Mary Jane loves transfers. They're awesome.
Oh, I do too, you guys. And here's what I love about them. Look, now let me just grab. They're not together, but I can go ahead and grab some different elements that are on here and put them together.
How come you're not making me go get something?
Because I didn't think I had you today, so I had
Well,
to.
now I know the key to
I know.
that.
I had to get
Okay.
myself totally organized today before you came, and I'm trying to get ready for my auction. So the last, I was up till midnight last night painting. Got up at 6, and it's just crazy day right
Are
now.
those transfers from Mara?
These are Mara Vintage Retail Therapy.
VintageRetailTherapy.com.
Okay, so let me show you how easy this is. Now let's do another one. I kind of want him to be on something. This is what's so fun about these. All right, so just take your little stick that comes with it. You guys, really, I'm going to tell you, sealing it works much better than just trying to do it on a painted surface. I always recommend sealing first. I didn't used to do it, and I have such better luck now. Okay,
Shayna,
look at
the
that.
auction's at 5 o'clock our time, 7 Central, or 7 Eastern.
Look, and you can just move it all around, and you're not putting in a ton of elbow grease. You're just like, oh, that was easy. And now I want some berries on it. How are we doing on time? Holy crap, you guys. Okay, let's keep moving. Keep it
Carol
moving.
Williams said you look very cute today, Mrs. Lonsdale.
Thank you. I love it when somebody says my new name because I'm not used to it
Well,
yet.
yesterday I had to call Bill because he had left a message, and when I had him on the phone, he said, "Is Debbie right there?" And I said, "Yes." And I handed her the phone, and I said, "It's your husband." And she looked at me kind of
I was like,
strange.
wait, who? Okay, and then pull it up. Just make sure you got it all down. And you can see when you're doing your transfer, you can see if you've gotten it down or not. You can see that wasn't down yet, so you got to keep working on it till you get it down.
Yeah, Barb Nichols said Maris transfers are stunning.
Maris transfers are the best. Okay, so just look. I mean, that's it. How fun is that? So let's put a little bit down here because now I'm starting to panic for time, which I knew I would. I get so cocky. I'm like, oh, we've got this.
Catherine said they say you have to seal before transferring or it'll pull the paint off.
I think so. Because I've had so much better luck now that I've started sealing it first. Is this in your way? Sorry. Okay, let's get in here. Get this one down because I just want you to have an idea of, now look, here's what I love. It popped up, but it doesn't matter. It just goes right back down. Keep going like it didn't happen.
They're saying we look beautiful today.
Seriously?
Are you sure that they're not watching somebody else? Looking marvelous.
And then look, if you have a little issue, like right there, it's a little issue. I can add anything to it. I could add another berry. I could add anything to it, but what I love is I can go right up over my my checks and everything.
Okay,
Do you mean seal it with like Mod Podge? No, great question, Kristen. Seal it with a sealer. Like I sealed it with my Liquitex, which is a high gloss sealer. I sealed it with that first. Okay, so now we're gonna have to, this is crunch time, you guys. So I wanna start being able to embellish and do all that stuff. So we gotta put a drag. The last thing you do with your checks is you want a dry brush drag over top. So think about what we did with the, antique gold and stuff. Behind, well now I wanna do, sorry, I was like, I think you guys saw my tonsils right then. I was too close, but,
Except you don't have any.
but this is a cute little shirt. Look at this. It's one of these things.
Oh.
I know. It's so fun. But I put it on the other day and I thought, what happened? I didn't remember it. Oh, yeah, you have to have a shirt on underneath it or you're a little hoochie. So, okay, so I'm going to dip into my white now. And I'm going to wipe it all right back off on my plate because now we're doing dry brushing. All right? And so I'm going to dry brush. So I'm going to get it off as much as I can. I'm going to start up in my white section. I'm just going to pull down just a little bit. I know you're saying, well, what's the point of this? This is just for interest, and this just tones that black down a little bit.
All right.
Okay, it just tones it down a little bit. Don't panic yet, just wait till you see it done, I promise. And then we're gonna do the same thing on these, the little checks. And for the record, I tend to lean, you're seeing me opposite, but I tend to do my checks on the far right.
Deborah Bammer
You're seeing it the other way,
she's
though.
never seen transfers go on so effortlessly.
You know,
but it's the transfer.
it's
right?
the transfer and it's sealing it first. And can I tell you, I was terrible at this about a year ago. I stopped doing them because I thought, I'm terrible at them. People are laughing at me. It's not worth it. So I just stopped doing them altogether. But now I'm kind of back. I lost my gum eraser and you have no idea when I lose that thing. It's a panic.
From Cabby.
My sweater, no. I think it's probably, you guys, before I got married, my whole life was either Goodwill or Target, TJ Maxx, Marshalls, I don't know, all the above. So don't judge my checks. They're all over the place because I was trying to do it fast. But that's an idea of what that looks like. All right, now we're going to seal all of that. And where's my eyeglasses from, Denise? Hi,
None of
Denise.
your chain. Where's the chain?
Oh, it's right here. Hold on. You guys, we don't have time for this nonsense. We're almost done. All right, but I'm single-handedly bringing eyeglass chains back, just so you know. Look.
I wore one for
Look
years.
how professional
and
I look now. Look how old I look, and look how professional I look.
Like a librarian.
But aren't they cute? These are from Ublins, Ublins, and then the ones I'm wearing are from Vooglam, Vooglam. You guys, I'm a eyeglass freak. I love all kinds of big eyeglasses. But all right, that's enough of that. Anyway, so okay, go back to now we have to seal it, and you're gonna seal right over your transfer and everything. Are you panicked, Mom?
Nope.
Okay.
Just checking
How
on
much
you.
time do I have? I've got
Got
11
12.
minutes.
Yeah.
All right, we can do it. Nobody panic until I tell you to stop
you got
talking.
1,100 eyeballs, not more than that. You got 11 and
Oh, you guys are sweet.
20 eyeballs.
Thank you for being here on a Sunday. I'm just going to assume everybody already went to
Carol
church.
Lippy said, be careful, Liquitex is not diamond dust.
Exactly. I have blooper reels because I'm extremely clumsy and I make a lot of mistakes and I do stupid stuff. But, okay, now look at it. Now do you see where everything's starting to come together? Look at the difference. Let me put that. Where can I put
Carol,
that?
yes, she did
So
like
much
the
stuff
cookie.
everywhere.
Yes, she did.
Oh my gosh, yes, you guys, my favorite Christmas cookie is what my mom makes, and they are snowballs. So I'm sure you guys have had those, but they're snowballs, and they are delicious. And my mom hadn't made me any yet, so I was giving her a hard time online, and she heard
Yeah,
me.
so like you only have to stay up till midnight so that the kid can have her cookies.
Yes, I don't care if I'm 60 or 12. Those, your mom's cookies, that's what kicks off the Christmas season.
Yeah.
Okay, but see, even when you go right over your transfer, it now makes your whole project look like one because all the sheen is the same on everything.
Babu wants to know if Belle's package arrived.
No, I've had a couple, look, okay, so see, isn't that awesome? What a big difference that makes. All right, I gotta do this, so Mom will entertain.
Okay.
No, Sandy Land sent me something and I haven't gotten it yet either.
Well, it's Christmas
Sherry Hughes,
time.
yes, thank you for telling that. I'm in an event, and when you're in an event, you only have a certain amount of time they allow you. This is one of the most generous events that for an hour, even when I do our Sparkle events, we only give you 45 minutes.
Yes, Lisa, she is 60. Yeah. Yep.
I am. Not proud of it, but I am.
They said you're so spoiled.
I'm spoiled?
What they said.
Yeah, by Mom, yeah.
Mary, thank you, sweetie. You
Okay.
never heard of those cookies? Well, how about
We're going to put the
Mexican
recipe
wedding cookies or Italian wedding cookies? They're just great.
Okay, so this is where I want you to see. This is Liquid Leaf, Gold Liquid Leaf by Plaid. You're late. Deanna, you are late, sister.
Joanne,
The ads are a
I
Facebook
will
thing. No
post
control.
it.
That's exactly right, you guys. I have zero control, and
UPS
everybody
said it
knows.
was delivered yesterday.
I haven't gotten anything. There's nothing at the front door.
What address did you?
Oh, well, UPS, no, because I would have gotten that. I don't think I checked my house mail yesterday, though. Because, you know what? Justin and some of the girls sent me some stuff, and I haven't gotten it yet either. Okay, now watch the gold. Big, big difference. Isn't that pretty? I start to stand up when I get nervous.
60 and fabulous.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I did overtime today. Sure I do. Susan Miklachek, did her package come?
You guys, who's sending me all this stuff and where is it going? No,
Yeah.
I haven't gotten, I got some stuff yesterday, but it wasn't from any of you guys.
I will post that recipe, but you have
Look
to
at the
give me
difference.
a little grace. It might be a day or so because I'm a little bit tied
now,
up these
here we go.
next 2 days.
Now I want to do the bottoms because Lord knows it didn't look that great without, I mean, you got to finish it. We're professionals, finish everything. Don't leave anything hanging. Make sure everything looks complete and done and you sign it. And especially if you're trying to sell your stuff, make sure you're getting every inch of it done. But now look, I got a little crazy on that part right there, but look how that finishes it off.
Sweetie's Creations and Decor says, hi, Mom. Okay.
Aw.
Kim, I'll get it to you.
Okay, so just carefully. I'm kind of got my brush kind of at an angle. I'm just trying to not get it on the other part. But you know what I could do, because I've already messed it up a little bit? Let's just go ahead. Dang.
Aww.
This is what happens when I get in a hurry, you guys. Look, let's just make our base just a little bit wider. And look how much prettier that looks. So that is what you'll do to the bottom of your bells with your liquid leaf gold, or if you're a silver person, whatever you like. Big difference. Do the top. I think we're going to do this. I think we're going to make it, you guys.
Bling around.
Yes, we're doing rhinestone. Just hold your horses. I absolutely, usually I cannot wait to get done with the painting so I can just move on to the embellishing, because that's what I really want to do.
Francis loves it.
But you see, you didn't have to. In the past, I've always done 2 checked bells, you know, and then have them side by side. But I kind of liked this idea today of just doing something a little bit different. That. Okay, so look, now you see.
Hi, Sheila.
Look how finished. That looks finished. All right, hold on just a few more seconds, you guys. Let me get a little bit more on here.
Okay.
Okay, so far.
She's using liquid leaf.
So
and
pretty.
It's at Hobby Lobby.
Yes, liquid leaf at Hobby Lobby. It's usually about $7.99. You can also find it on Amazon, but those people on Amazon are nuts. They sell it for a whole bunch. I don't know what they sell it for, but it's a whole lot
the
more.
brushes aren't here yet, so there's no way to buy them until I post the order form, which will be just as soon as I receive them. Probably won't be until
Okay, I only got 5 minutes. Nobody talk anymore. We really got to get this done. Okay, so this is Robert Stanley Bling. You guys, obsessed. Totally obsessed. It's at Hobby Lobby, and it's in the aisle right past the wedding stuff. You know what I'm talking about. Right past the wedding stuff. And it's $9.99 a roll. You get a ton of it, 15 feet of 6 rows. And it's usually on sale for half off. So that's your new go-to for that. But here's what I would do. Look, let's just you'll get a little bling there, and then I would do a little bling down here, okay? I'll do that on both. I'll post a picture when I'm done, but I want to get to this real quick. So the last thing I would do is, I told you I love like a little bit of designer stuff. Well, I found this ribbon that is not only the Gucci colors, but it's also perfect for Christmas. So I've got this, and I've got a little bit of a plaid, and look, these two together. Oh, and by the way, this is how we organize our ribbon here. Comic book covers, you can buy them on Amazon, and you just wrap your ribbon, and then you keep them all in a box, clear box, so you can see everything. And I tell you what, it is a game changer because you save so much space by doing that. And for the record, I'm a terrible bow maker, but it works. It works for me. And so this is why my whole motto is you do you. Don't you worry about what I'm doing, and I won't worry about what you're doing. We have 2 minutes. But look at what a difference that makes. Look at how much ribbon you can now have, and I can see everything I've got. All right, so the next thing I would do is this. Okay, let's see. I do like this plaid ribbon, but I want it down there. I don't want the bells to be so clingy. Clangy, I guess, is a better word. Okay, now I'm going to do that, and now I want to get this one coming through the other way. Don't judge if you're a florist. Look away, because I don't do great.
Where'd you get the Gucci and the plaid ribbon?
The plaid, both came from Amazon. I got them both on Amazon, you guys, and they are great ribbons. So did you see, all I did was, man, my screen just went really dark. Did it there?
No.
Okay, so then I'm going to go ahead and, let's see, what do I do? Oh yeah, I tie this. Hold on, I'll tie this.
Okay, you got 4 minutes.
No, I'm showing 2 minutes, Mom.
2 minutes, okay.
Yeah, I'm showing 2.
Right.
It's okay. All right, look, there's that. And then bring this one around. And let me come up through here. It's going to go the other way. And so for those of you that, you know, are not ambidextrous and can't do bows really great like I can't, this is your next step. This is like beginner bow. Straight out of kindergarten, tying your shoes. Okay, I'm really trying to
So you're
hurry.
making 2 bows.
I'm making 2 bows, but I'm just like shoe tie bows.
Yeah.
Okay, and then, you know, zhuzh it up. So we've got
That's a
that.
perfect addition.
Okay, and then we're not gonna stop there yet. We're gonna have to today, but look, grab some greenery, have the greenery down here. Let me see if I can get it above. Like, you know, have the green, have the greenery, not those big old pine cones. But do some greenery, and I'm gonna do all this. I'm gonna finish it up, and it's gonna be adorable. So, oh my gosh, you guys, thank you so much for watching. Sunday morning's a great time to go live. I love you guys. And again, www.studiomdaz.com for my membership. If you will make sure you're following me, hit the follow button. If it says following, you're good. If it says follow, you're not good. They kicked you out again. So, all right, what else, Mom? Auction
That's
tonight.
it.
For all
We're
of you who are in
done.
my membership group, auction tonight, 5 o'clock. Get your fingers ready because you got to be fast. And I'll be back here in studio on Wednesday. If you're not in my membership group, I'll be back here on Wednesday.
Okay,
All
the
right.
producer just went.
Bye. Love you guys. Bye. Happy Sunday.